It's so beautiful. What's happening, my film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a trailer review of Avengers Age of Ultron trailer Trace. That's right, we already got the initial trailer, then we got the extended initial trailer where they were trying to lift Thor's hammer, and then we got like a second trailer that kind of just said, okay, this is like the first one, but we added some more shit to it. But now we get an entirely different trailer that just... wow. The trailer starts off with just Ultron just talking again, and that awesome James Spader voice, and then you see him on his little throne, because, you know, it's funny too, because I was wondering if they're gonna have like a throne for Ultron, because I kept seeing images, you know, fan art, images from graphic novels of just him on a throne, and sure enough, Joss Whedon said, hey, we're putting that throne in there, and guess what? He's gonna be manipulating Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Giving his little spiel to them, pretty much bringing them in and saying, hey, go against these motherfuckers that have powers and weird shit too. You need to fight them for me. Ban them against each other. And then, of course, we get Tony Stark talking about how he created Ultron. He wanted to basically create an iron suit around the world just to protect the world because of obviously of past events. He wants to protect the world. That's Tony Stark. He's got an ego towards him. And, you know, now that he's not creating weapons of mass destruction, he wants to create good weapons, and he wants to protect the world that he lives in. So it's a little bit of ego, but it's also an ego for good. So he's telling this to Bruce Banner and saying he created artificial intelligence, essentially, that just went rogue. And artificial intelligence said, you know what? Humans are fucked up. I'm gonna wipe them all out because you guys are a virus to the Earth. So essentially, that's what this trailer is showing. It's kind of showing the tension within the Avengers, as well as with the two new additives, which are Scarlet Witch and, of course, Quicksilver. And, oh, man, I mean, we saw the footage. There was, like, Entertainment Tonight. I posted a video where they talked about, you know, footage from the new Avengers Age of Ultron trailer, and you actually see, like, Scarlet Witch manipulating Black Widow, and she's all like, nyeh. And you also see Quicksilver just punch Captain America right in the face. Right in the face, like full speed. Like if that were me, my head would have launched up into the air. And just, oh. But that's one of the things I love about this trailer. You just see so much tension, and they added to the Hulk and Hulkbuster fight, man. Oh, I mean, it's funny because, you know, the first trailer showed Iron Man getting into the Hulkbuster, and then he's just like, let's bring it, Hulk, bitch. And then all of a sudden they're fighting and fighting and fighting. You see some cool shit, but this time they take it to the sky, and like the Hulk is just punching them into a building, and there's oh. And then what also this trailer establishes is that they pretty much take on Ultron throughout the movie. Like there's a scene, and I remember seeing the behind the scenes footage too. Like people were taking, you know, off their cell phone, they were taking footage of Captain America, well, the stuntman, it wasn't Chris Evans, on top of a truck, and he was doing something. Well, it turns out we kind of find out what's going on. He's essentially fighting Ultron because he like throws his shield right at Ultron, and it gets him, and then he just goes, are you kidding me? Throws it down, and then of course Black Widow's on her motorcycle, and she has to throw out a line because she's a girl, and she's like, I gotta clean up after you boys, and scoops it up, which was badass too. But then there's also this one little scene, this one little cut. It's like a second and a half that people have been posting as a GIF, just looping, which is just Avengers spooge. Wherever they're at in the snowy wooded area, it's all of them just launching at this army of who knows who it is. But you see all of them. You see Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. You just see them launching just in midair. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. Yes, they're just launching in midair, just right at these people, and it just looks amazing. So that's what the trailer had. It had so much that we did not see, and you almost get worried too. Are they showing a little too much? But not really. They're showing a lot of shit. They're showing a lot of cool shit, but they're not giving away too much of what's going on, because I'm still kind of confused, like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because they know they have to take on Ultron, and then, of course, you got Thor going like, is that all you got? And then all of a sudden, Ultron's just flying there, and he goes, no, come on, robots. And, of course, Captain goes, you had to ask. But you know they're going to take on Ultron, and then, you know, even Tony Stark says that, yeah, we might not live through this, and might not all of us live through this, but Captain America's like, well, I got nothing to do tomorrow night. Of course he doesn't, he's Captain America! And it's so great, and it just ends, and you're just, whoa, your balls are already blown. And then just like in the movies, you gotta wait till after they show the title, and then you see eyes and a little diamond or a little something, almost looks like an infinity stone right here. Vision! Finally, we see a glimmer of Vision in a trailer. We've been getting teased with the concept art and the posters of Vision just in the shadows. You see him up in the air, but finally we get to actually see his face, and he looks glorious. I didn't even see it the first time. That's what was funny. Like, I was at work, my daytime purgatory, and I watched it, and I went, whoa. And a dude that sits a couple seats over, he's also a big movie fanatic. He likes superheroes and everything, and I just was looking at him like, oh, I'm going to send you something right now. All right, you're going to get a boner. So he watched it, and then he goes, hey, who was that guy at the end? And I went, what? I went, oh my god, oh, and I had to read, I got on my phone, I was like, oh, it's Vision. It's Vision. Oh, finally, they showed Vision. Oh, man. It's going to be awesome. Paul Bettany, who, of course, is the voice of Jarvis in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know how they're going to play that in. I don't know if Tony Stark like goes, hey, Jarvis, I'm gonna make a body, and it's going to be awesome. You're going to have a really wicked-looking face. Boom! There you go, guys. If you haven't seen the trailer, of course, I have it down below. Just in case you haven't seen it, watch it. Let me know what you thought about it. I thought it was amazing. Like, you know... I hope they don't show any more. That's all I need. That is all I need, okay? The first trailer was great, and the extended of the first trailer was great too. Second trailer just showed a little bit more, and then, of course, we got just what we needed. We know that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are manipulated by Ultron to go against the Avengers. We kind of got a sense of that even in the first trailer because we knew they were like, we don't like you. But now we actually saw them, like, manipulate him and fighting him, and we know that Hulk probably, you know, Bruce Banner gets, we also saw a little bit of closeness between Black Widow and Bruce Banner. Something's going on there. I thought she was going after Cap. No, she's not. I'm not going to say the S word. Man, she just gets turned on by souped up men, doesn't she? So let me know what you thought about the trailer down below in the balls area, and like I said, if you haven't watched it, it's down there. I thought it was a great trailer. I just can't wait for this movie. What, like 56 days? Till it comes out. Cannot wait for it. Let me know your thought about it down below in the balls area. Also hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please guys, subscribe to my other channel too, which was my main channel, but now this is my main channel, but I do other content on that channel, so please subscribe to both, and I appreciate you guys doing that, and visit filmjunkie.com for your latest in movie news. Well, alright guys, I'm Dave, the Film Junkie. This has been a trailer review of Avengers Age of Ultron trailer number 3. Like, please, no, we don't need more trailers. I'm sure there's not going to be any more because we don't need to know any more. That's all. That's all we needed right there. That's all. Because I heard the movie's almost 3 hours long. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. It's not like the whole Spider-Man fiasco where they actually literally showed the last scene in the trailer. No, it's not going to be like that. And just think, there actually might be a secret scene where they introduce Spidey. Just when you thought, like, where can they go? Like, we knew that it was just gonna be cool. Yeah. We know this Marvel Cinematic Universe, but man, it just keeps getting better. Like, blowing my balls. All right, guys. Talk to you later.